Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues Journal Club. I am Dr. Nandita Mohan, and today I will be discussing an open label interventional study which basically aimed to evaluate the efficacy of homeopathic medicines in the treatment of hypothyroidism. Now, this new study that I'm talking about today is seen in the Journal of Integrated Standardized Homeopathy, which has been published by Scientific Scholar. Now, we all know that thyroid disease is among the most common endocrinal disorders worldwide, and an estimated 42 million people in India specifically have thyroid disease. Hypothyroidism of this is a thyroid deficiency, thyroid hormone deficiency that basically affects all the age groups, and the incidence of hypothyroidism is on the rise. The conventional treatment options basically comprises of lifelong hormonal replacement therapy as well. Now, to talk to us in detail about this study, we have with us today the lead author, Dr. Nilanjan Tarafdar. Welcome to Medical Dialogue, sir. We are really happy to have you on board here with us today.
Thank you.
Great. So thank you for joining us. So if you could just please tell us how has been your experience as an author to write the engaging article that we're discussing today, and subsequently further getting it published in the Journal of Integrated Standardized Homeopathy. How is your experience? If you could share that with us.
It was a wonderful experience, but as well it was a hectic task for me, and it was a wonderful experience to get published my article in one of the leading journals of the country. So it was a wonderful experience for me.
Great, that's wonderful to know that the experience you shared. So if you could just tell us a little bit, now we're talking about this study, about the rationale behind it and what led you to conduct this study and its overall clinical significance. And also if you could just highlight the key takeaway message for fellow clinicians or researchers in this clinical domain, and also for the generic readership in total. What is your key takeaways that you could give out?
Yeah, as you have also only mentioned that the hypothyroidism is growing day by day, and about 40 millions are getting affected per year, like that in the world incidence, if you see. So it is one of the leading problem of our country as well as in the world. So, and in conventional treatment, what they do, they give only levothyroxine or hormone replacement therapy, and it will go on for whole life. And we homeopath, what we do in the individualization of the case, and then we give homeopathic prescription or homeopathic medicines. So here what happens, the recurrence rate is also does not always occur, and then the recovery is also in a smooth and without any harmless way. The recovery also occurs. So it is quite beneficial, and as I have conducted this study, we have seen that out of the 30, it was done in 30 patients, 30 subjects. It was seen that out of 30, the key takeaways of this study for the clinicians or the researchers will be that they get to know that hypothyroidism is a female predominant diseases. See, the female are getting affected. Out of 30 subjects, 9 subjects were female, and the medicines that we got, the calcaria carp, and then natrum mule, and then pulsatilla. As we have done the study in different socio-economic conditions, different sex, and different religion, so we get to know that female sex is getting affected. As I have mentioned earlier, the different age group from 31 to 40 years are getting affected, and the middle class subjects are getting affected. Key takeaways is that we have done it in 30 subjects, and out of 30 subjects, 9 subjects were getting affected of female group. Out of 30 subjects, 16 were getting affected, 16 or 17 I guess, were getting affected by having thyroid group of female sex, and the rest 12 or 11 patients were of male. Okay, and the 9 subjects were getting the medicine calcaria carp. The people get to know what is calcaria carp, the importance of calcaria carp, and after that followed by pulsatilla and natrum mule. Now if we see that what happens in homeopathy, we give many doctors or someone gives like this, that only thyroid means thyroidinum, hypothyroid means thyroidinum, hypothyroidism thyroidinum, this nosological term, and they give the medicines. But we can see that the recurrence rate always comes like this type of medicine, with this type of medicine. But if we give in individualization, by doing individualization the case, if we give homeopathic medicine, then we see that the recurrence doesn't come, and the process is also getting cured easily. Okay, so we have to always do the individualization. My case is only like this. By study, it reflects the individualization of homeopathy, the importance of individualization.
Great. So I guess the concise version will be individualization. Each case is different, and depending upon the case, that's how the prescription in homeopathic works, basically. Thank you for that insight. Now, based on the findings as well as the conclusion which you just drew, that though it is a female predominance, individualization is the key factor. What shall be the next steps for you in terms of research as well as in terms of clinical implementation? What further steps can you take?
As I have done this study in only 30 patients and in one center only. So in future we can do it in multicentric center, and randomization of the trial can be done. We will get a more precise and study results will get, more precise results will get. And the inclusion of, as we have done the study in a government hospital where we don't get the availability of many diagnostic tests, so I have taken only the help of TSH, and one clinical score was their Zuluski clinical score. So in future we can take the help of a super specialty hospital where we can get where we can get many laboratory investigations such as ultrasonography, thyroid ultrasonography, radioactive iodine intake, and then fine FNSE, fine needle biopsy. We can get this test where it is available in this type of hospitals, and we can get the precise the more pathology of the thyroid more precisely. So in future we can do like this. My fellow clinicians can also try like this, and if I get the opportunity like this, I'll surely try. I will surely try to make this my study more in a broader way.
Okay, great. Lastly, just one last question. How has been your experience as an author and also interacting with the editorial team of Scientific Scholar and subsequently being chosen to present your findings to a larger audience via medical dialogues? What is your say in it?
It was a wonderful experience for me interacting with Scientific Scholar team, and I am quite privileged and thankful that Medical Dialogues gave me this platform to present my work in a larger audience. So it is a wonderful experience for me.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Nilanjan, for your valuable time. It was lovely to be interacting with you, and we got a crisp and a concise version of your research article. Thank you so much, and you have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.